If harvesting a big buck were solely granted on patience and time on stand, I'd be at home admiring my big trophy right now. However, as any hunter knows, this is not the case. I passed on a number of bucks that would easily be considered shooters. The thing is, I wanted something better than nice. I wanted something bigger than a 140. I wanted a giant. I've sat through a wide variety of weather this season.
Hunting the Golden Triangle is a totally different experience. We had the food, the genetics, the habitat to grow big bucks. We set up on the edge of a bean field, right in a tree line. Beans are a great food source. They provide a lot of protein and stand tall even in the snowiest of conditions.
I wasn't sitting on stand 5 minutes and deer started trickling out on the field. It was cold. If you've ever sat on stand in December, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I was freezing. I mean, it had been only a few minutes, but all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, there he was, a monster. My options are a little limited here. I'm up 25 feet in the stand, waiting for a buck 150 yards away. It's going to take something close to a miracle to get this guy in front of my stand and within archery range. All the deer had filtered down the edge of the field, eating beans as they go. They had all congregated in the corner. Suddenly, all of the deer are alerted. But instead of spooking away from me, the whole field erupts. A 150 yards within moments turned into a much more doable shot. Now what happened? It's amazing. And no, I did not put in extra time training the coyotes in Illinois. They pushed this big buck and the entire group right to me. Now these well-trained coyotes have pushed this deer twice. And now he's at 55 yards. The only thing I'm worried about is the third time, are they going to push him in the opposite direction? All I really needed was 8 more steps. By this buck not taking those extra steps, he was making my decision very tough. I just shot the biggest buck I have ever seen in my entire life.
Had this buck dropped right in the field, it would have saved miles of walking and tracking. However, that was not the case. But the end result was the same. A girl with her wish granted.
Goodness.
A storybook ending showing how hunting the right places, mixed with a lot of patience and dedication, can result in the trophy of a lifetime.
Coming up next week on Winchester's Deadly Passion, Melissa spends some time in Texas hunting wild hogs. She has all her favorite gear, including rifles, pistols, and bows, and she's doing it all spot and stock. Wild hogs have an incredible sense of smell and great ears, so these hogs can be tough to get in close. But Melissa is dedicated to help take out as many of these big boars as possible.